On this episode of Tacoma Report, the Indian national flag is raised over the Tacoma Dome. Annual pet license fees increase starting September 1st. Learn how you can participate in the upcoming Elevate Women Empower Her Summit. Have extra fishing, boating, and marine-related equipment and gear you want to sell or trade? Reserve your vendor booth now for the annual Point Defiance Swap Meet. Summer is almost over, which means it's time to chill out with animals at the Point Defiance Zoo and Aquarium's End of Summer Blast event. And we'll meet Kinsey Childs and her family as they share her journey from stroke survivor to national champion and the American Stroke Association's Pediatric Stroke Hero Award winner. Those stories and more next on Tacoma Report. Welcome to Tacoma Report. I'm Laura Proctor. On August 15th, the Indian national flag was proudly raised over the Tacoma Dome in recognition of India's 79th Independence Day. Raising this flag reflects Tacoma's values of inclusion, cultural recognition, and honoring the global threads that are woven into the fabric of our city. Animal licensing fees are increasing on September 1st to encourage responsible pet ownership and curb animal overpopulation in Tacoma. The biggest fee increase will be applied to pets who have not been spayed or neutered. Licensing fees collected will help fund low-cost spay and neuter programs, the Tacoma Humane Society's trap, neuter, return efforts for community cats, and support for shelter, capacity, and animal welfare services. Each year, tens of thousands of pets end up at the Humane Society, and very few have proper identification. When a lost pet is found with up-to-date identification, the owners can be promptly notified their pet is safe and at the shelter. The fees also support investigations of animal neglect and cruelty. Subcontractors can now register for the inaugural Grit City Connect Construct Your Future, a networking event co-hosted by the City of Tacoma, Parks Tacoma, and Tacoma Public Schools to connect subcontractors with prime contractors and public agencies. It will be held on September 25th from 9 a.m. to noon at the Eastside Community Center. The event is designed to facilitate meaningful engagement between subcontractors, prime contractors, and public agencies. Space is limited and early registration is recommended. Event details, including a link to register online, are available at makeittacoma.com/events. United Way of Pierce County is proud to present the second annual Elevate Women Empower Her Summit, a powerful day of community, learning, and leadership focused on uplifting women who are working hard but struggling to make ends meet. This free event will be held on Saturday, September 6th, from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at William Phillip Hall on the University of Washington Tacoma campus. Attendees will experience a full day of workshops, inspiring speakers, networking, and access to resources, all designed to support women in rewriting their stories on their own terms. Attendees can also bring their resumes and job search questions for career support and connect with mentors, employers, and community partners through the on-site job and resource fair. To register as a vendor, nonprofit, and government agency, volunteer, or attendee, visit the United Way Pierce County website at uwpc.org. Want to chill out with the animals at Point Defiance Zoo and Aquarium? The End of Summer Blast event is for you. Free with admission from August 30th to September 1st, join animals in an all-weekend celebration jam-packed with cool activities, literally. Cool off in the Pacific Seas Aquarium and catch animals like puffins, polar bears, musk ox, and otters getting icy treats to beat the summer heat. Visit pdza.org where you'll find a full animal enrichment schedule on the home page. In September, there will be 2 first-time ever events welcoming dogs to the Point Defiance Zoo and Aquarium and Northwest Trek. The first is held at Northwest Trek on September 4th from 9:30 a.m. through 4 p.m. Explore dog-friendly paths, watch agility demonstrations, and enjoy a tail-wagging day together. Guests 18 and over may bring 1 dog each with an advance purchase ticket. No dog tickets will be sold at the gate. To register, visit nwtrek.org/event/dogdays. Then on September 25th, from 9 a.m. until 3:30 p.m., pups are welcome at Point Defiance Zoo and Aquarium. All dogs must be registered in advance with a $20 online dog ticket. For everyone's safety and enjoyment, all dogs must be well behaved, up to date on vaccinations, and kept on a non-retractable leash no longer than 6 feet. To register and see a map of dog-friendly paths around the zoo, visit pdza.org/event/dogdays. At Charlotte's Blueberry Park, more than 3,300 bushes, representing 5 varieties of blueberry, produce fruit. Picking season is happening now and runs through September. Parks Tacoma does not use any pesticides or fertilizers on the blueberry plants, and there is no fee to pick the blueberries, which are first come, first served during picking season. This neighborhood park covers 23 acres and is owned by Parks Tacoma. More than 10 of the park's acres are wetlands and cannot be disturbed. Also, the food forest at Charlotte's has grown to nearly twice the planned size, ensuring people from Tacoma South End will have nutritious produce to pick year-round. It's close to time for the annual Point Defiance Marina Boathouse Swap Meet. Held on September 27th from 9 a.m. until 3 p.m., it's a great opportunity to buy, sell, and trade all types of fishing, boating, and marine-related equipment and gear. Admission to the event is free for the public. If you want to become a vendor, the fee is $25, and registration is available now at parkstacoma.gov/event/fall swap meet. Coming up after the break, we meet Kenzie Childs, recent recipient of the American Stroke Association's Pediatric Hero Award. Welcome back to Tacoma Report. I'm Laura Proctor. Kenzie Childs survived a pediatric stroke when she was just 5 years old. Since then, she has undergone an intense and remarkable recovery and now competes in national dance competitions. Reporter Dan Strothman met with Kenzie's family and brings us their story.
I have some challenges, yes, but I do feel like I got back up and I made it very far, and I don't plan on stopping anytime soon.
When Kenzie Childs was on a pre-K trip to a pumpkin patch, she collapsed while walking through a corn maze. Her parents raced her to the Mary Bridge emergency room, where doctors determined that Kenzie had experienced a stroke and that the damage was irreversible.
I didn't know strokes could happen in kids. Like, what is going on? Like, is it really a stroke? Is there something else? Is there something going on with her that we didn't know?
Despite this diagnosis, Kenzie and her parents were determined that she would walk and dance again.
The Daffodil Princesses were in the playroom at Mary Bridge, and so she wanted to see the Daffodil Princess, and they said, well, you have to walk. You have to try to walk. You have to get up and try to walk.
One of them said something along the lines of, stay brave and stay positive and everything will be okay.
She became determined to walk, and she became determined to move forward. And once we got into that, they were like, well, just be cognizant of the fact that you're going to be leaving here with a wheelchair, and she's probably going to need that. And I turned and I told him, I was like, I'm not taking a wheelchair home with this. She's not going to need it. She's determined she's going to walk. She's not going to need those devices. And we ended up leaving with one. But
we returned it 2 weeks later.
2 weeks later it was returned. It was never used.
I remember thinking that if I wasn't ever going to be able to dance again, if I wasn't able to be able to walk again, I was thinking that my friends wouldn't like me anymore because I wouldn't be able to like play around with them anymore. And I was thinking that I didn't want help my entire life.
You're so amazing, Miss Kenzie.
I think seeing my friends just really put that determination in me to be like, I can't be like this my entire life. I have to get better and I have to do it now. Seeing my friends for the first time at dance really, really made me happy.
After months of hard work and outpatient therapy, Kenzie rejoined her dance team friends and got back into competitions, where she has excelled.
Last year at Nationals, we went to CAR Nationals, which is Kids Artistic
And
Review.
it was the first year that I went to a Nationals that had my category. And so I ended up winning first in category and first overall.
Yeah, my life is what I'm fighting for. Part the sea, can't reach the shore.
So she got Miss Inspirational Junior Dance at CAR Nationals last year. And that was a big award.
Won't let this pull me overboard. God keep my head above water, don't let me drown. It gets harder, I'll meet you there.
And Kenzie doesn't stop at winning dance awards. She was recently named the American Stroke Association's 2025 Pediatric Hero.
It feels like all my worries are gone because when I'm on stage, it's like a different version of Kenzie. She's confident. She's really just having fun.
The child's family is grateful for Kenzie's recovery and success and are eager to share her story to build awareness about pediatric strokes and inspire other children who are in similar situations.
We know not all stroke patients can or are able to, but we can and we are able to, so it's like this gift.
Like, it happens to kids all the time, and I feel like inspiring them makes them want to push harder.
For Tacoma Report, I'm Dan Strothman.
Thanks for joining us for this episode of Tacoma Report. For more information on today's show and everything else going on around the city, visit tacoma.gov. To close out the program, Parks Tacoma provided us with aerial video of the Point Defiance Rose Garden, which features more than 1,500 rose bushes providing a rainbow of colors now in full bloom. I'm Laura Proctor. Stay tuned and stay connected.